Your World of Champions is happy to have you, and once again, warm welcome to Northwest Ethiopia. The defending champions are in town. Fasil Kenema up against the Defense Forces side. Mekelakeya is your latest fixture here on your World of Champions as we try to wrap up match day 24 of the 2021-2022 Bet King Ethiopian Premier League. Amesegnalo for joining us.
He talks about the mental strength and the physical strength of this player whom he feels that is very, very versatile. Of course, he left us and went to Algeria to play for JS Kabylie, where he only played one game, not scoring a goal, but he has come back into this one in the absence of Ashalau Tamene, who's actually injured. He's not very, very fit, and of course Jared Baye, who received a red card in their last game that they played against Bahik Dar. Now the only person that they're depending on is Mujib Kasim. Whether he will be able to go back into a default setting from a striker to a defender is just a matter of time, because he's facing Israel Shetu, Binyam Bile, and Teshome Belaju. Three of those guys have 14 goals to their credit.
It's a huge clash, whichever way you decide to look at this one. Quality across Giordano Sabey's side, and quality alongside Hailo Negashi's side as well. Fasil Kenema, the Giants from Gonda, with a huge crowd that has come here to support them today, and for the right reason. Surafel Jagnac is still looking for his first goal of the season, and Teshome Belaju on the other side already with 4. Sit back, just sit back and get yourself a cup of Buna, because the next 90 minutes are going to be breathtaking, mouth-watering.
Mouth-watering without any doubt.
Yeah.
Both teams are coming into this fixture 11 out of 15 points for Mekelakeya and 13 out of 15 points. None of these teams has dropped or lost in any of the last 5 matches, which means we have a bloodbath in our hands.
Huge clash. And suddenly you look at some of those statistics and you get to think that Fasil had a slow start to the campaign. They're looking to finish it as high as they can. They have won their last 4 fixtures. They do come here looking to pick maximum points in today's game. Getting into the area, looking to have another strike, and Samaka Mikhail called in to make a huge save, just 45 seconds on the clock. Israel Shetu is really a man in his element today.
Oh, that ball is bouncing. It's bouncing. There's too much going on in the team in white, but look at that first-time shot by Israel Shetu. This time round, Samaka Mikhail, hawk-eyed.
Good early pressure then from the Defense Forces side. Binyam Bile to deliver this one. It's a very packed box. That's a good ball, and Sabak is quickly off his line and punching. Mukiki Afolabina. The counter-attack would be on the far side. He's got Surabel Zagnachu for support just ahead of him. That is great tracking back from Teshome Belachi. Look at both systems that both sides have come here with today. And always the battle is in the midfield, but we do expect a very fast-paced game, because there's absolutely no reason for Mekelakeya to sit back, soak in the pressure. They do know Fasil have been beaten already this season. They will have witnessed that 2-1 loss by Wolkite, Fasil's last loss. And Mekelakeya will come here knowing they do not have Johannes Saleh, who up to now, we are being told by Giordano Sabey that he's on sick leave.
Well, I think the man in charge right now is Giordano Sabey, because you've seen his progress after Saleh went for sick leave. He has literally not lost, but he has won the last 3 matches comfortably. And coming into this one, of course, with his FI, Saleh's job is at stake.
Haptam Tekete, Bezab Beleyu, and Surafel Jagnachu are the 3 midfielders. Here is Bezabir. To Haptamu, coming back out wide to Amsalu, already with a goal this season. They left back for this Fasil Kenema side. Getting a return from Mujib, just to try and advance. The Defense Forces side keeping a great front just in front of their own barracks at the back, not letting any space. It's a bit of a handball from Bezabil Beleyu. They play Mekelakeya today. They play Kibus Dioges next. Now to bounce by Alem Berhan Yigzo. It's been picked up. And there's an interesting situation here. It is a penalty handed out from that challenge on Binyam Bele. Alemberan Yixel allowed it to bounce, and a very big surprise here as the referee Ephraim Debele points to the spot. That is a huge call. As long as Bele is not facing your own goal, the only thing that you need to do, Koulibaly Kedir, is not to hold his hands, but just ensure that he does not stand. But he's not only holding his hands, but he's actually putting his foot on Binyam Bele's right leg, and that's a penalty. There's no doubt about that. No. Dramatic start to it then. A couple of players, including Shimket Kuksa, still having an argument with the referee. And you will have to be very, very careful. It has been rightly given. It is a penalty. The Fasil Kenema players should not be complaining about this one. An opportunity to deliver at a crucial point, handed over to Aminu Nisru. To face Samake Mikhail. 4 minutes on the clock. Aminu Nisru! 1-0. Scores a crucial goal for Mekelakeya, his second of the campaign. And Yordano Sabe takes an early lead against Hailu Negash. This is definitely against the script. It's pure composure by Aminu Nasri. He takes the first step, takes the second one. He ensures that Samake Mikhail makes that one step to the right and hits the easiest of spots. But again, this is where it all started. He's already tapping on Binyam Bele's feet, and there was no doubt the referee was roused there. Really, Mikhail, as soon as you move, there's every reason for Aminu Nasri to pick the other spot. Well taken. Now it's a big chance again. It's been given away to the edge of the area. Zabu Meleyu quickly coming back and contributing defensively and almost doing well. Actually picking up a free kick. 1-0 for Mekelakeya. Oh, what a start to this one then. Just not Adane. Koulibaly returns. There's a touch from Binyam Bele again. Out wide looking for Adisu Atula, under pressure from Alain Berhan Yizo, who must take part of the blame for that penalty. He allowed that ball to bounce inside the area. The right back. Mistakes he shouldn't be making at this stage, at this level of the competition as well. Okiki. Alex Tesemawati brings this one into the midfield to have Samu Tekete. Salu Telahun now. One of the defenders looking for an extra goal this season. Already has one. Alem Birhan. Fasil Kenema fans are finally getting into voice. Very well surprised by the opening goal here. Bezabir losing possession to Mintes Notadane. Couple of challenges out wide. Suddenly Bezabir right at the thick of the action. This one has been given to those in green, yellow and red. Giordano Sabe, your dream is to keep this crowd silent. Well, I can tell you that they've come with a very, very smart tactics here, because the only thing that you will not see Dawit Mamo and Hirum Hagos moving forward, because they have Teshome and Binyam Bele on 1v1 situations they will take you on. Kasum touches, the other is to Samake Mikhail. Yeah, while on the Fasil Kenema side, they will have Amsalu Telahun and Alembiram Yitsu trying to stretch this Mekelakeya defense as much as possible in order to be able at least to create openings in between Alex Nesema and Aminu Nasri. Yes, Mujib Kasim, 20 goals last season, started in central defense today. The clearance is off Girumu Hargos. Shimket Kuksa has a touch, not good enough, but then Haptam Tekete takes control again. Say Surafel, does well with a bit of skill to get it past Tatesho Mebela, fouled in the process.
whether his side is under pressure or not, the player from Surabaya will never stop. How many times do we have goals in the opening 10 minutes of fixtures?
I think it's a norm right now in the Ethiopian Premier League.
In fact, when we get into the 5th minute, we get disappointed that we don't have goals yet. Suddenly we could be having another one before 10 minutes wrap-up. Mujib delivers one into...
As we welcome you to the Bahirda International Stadium Day Battleground. This is Teshome getting into the area and looking to have another strike, and Samaka Mikhail called in to make a huge save, just 45 seconds on the clock. Israel Eshetu is really a man in his element today.
Oh, that ball is bouncing. It's bouncing. There's too much going on in the team in white. But look at that first-time shot by Israel Eshetu. This time round, Samaki Mikhail, hawk-eyed.
Allowed to bounce by Alem Birhan Yigzo. It's been picked up. And there's an interesting situation here.
As long as Bele is not facing your own goal, the only thing that you need to do, Koulibaly Kedir, is not to hold his hands, but just ensure that he does not turn. But he's not only holding his hands, but he's actually putting his foot on Binya Bele's right leg.
Aminu Nisro! 1-0. Scores a crucial goal for Mekelakeya, his second of the campaign. And Yordano Sabe takes an early lead against Hailu Negash.
It's pure composure by Aminu Nasri. He takes the first steps, takes the second one. He ensures that Samake Mikhail makes that one step to the right and picks the easiest of spot.
This is Bereket, brings one into the area to Shumket Goksa! Fasil kenema have leveled matters here, and it is Shumket Goksa with goal number 4 of the campaign. They won't stay lying down for long.
Well, again, Amsalu is involved. That's a good pass down the line. Of course, Bereket Desta would have decided to go by himself, but look at him. He picks out Shemiket Guksa in a prime position. Guksa looking up with one touch. He has already identified exactly where he was want to play this ball. But again, he's also aided by that touch by Alex Desema, just deflecting the ball into Clemens Boy out of reach.
This is Adisu Atula, one of the shining stars in this Mekelakeya side, and a chance to strike one from distance. Oh, surprise from Mintesino Tadane.
That's a shot from quite a distance, about 35 yards away. Mintesino, you'd think that he wants to either keep on moving or give a pass, but again, that was a surprise shot. Good goalkeeping there coming from Mikhail Samake.
The defending champions are a giant under pressure. This is Amsalo Chelahon. Clement Boy still on holiday.
It's still flying. You need to hit the ball in such a way that it gets to the goal and it starts dipping, and should be dipping on time. But he really didn't give it a good distance. He was just 1 yard away from the goal, from the ball rather.
Here they come. It's Grom Hargos! Good power behind it, but was always rising. Samake Mikhail went for it and suddenly did not have to make a save. He's a due goal, isn't he?
Well, if that ball just heads to the net, if it actually hits right and heads to the goal, it is actually heading into the net. But again, you're hitting it right with good power, good venom, but the ball is always rising.
It's given space to run into the area. That is a good ball in there. It's been picked up now by Nathaniel Gabriel-Giorgis. A bullet of a shot coming in from the second half substitute. Nathaniel Gabriel-Giorgis.
Well, look at the run by Elem Birham Yigzu. He's still running. It takes Dari to the gutters. It's a back pass coming in from Nesru, but again, that 180 degrees turn, ball landing on his left foot with the rocket of a shot. Nathaniel Gabriel-Giorgis has no chance at all. Clement Boy has no chance at all to be able to stop that man who has just come in place of Bereket Desta. 2 goals to his credit.
Tiniambele goes forward. He's got an option inside the area, and he's looking to get it past Samake Mikhail here. He noticed that the West African goalkeeper was off his line.
It's very, very intelligent run there by Binyam Bile, because he wanted to give a pass on the outside of his foot to an incoming player. Again, with Samake off his line, almost getting Samake in a very, very awkward position.
Hailu Negash celebrates a very, very crucial victory. Bad day goes to Yordano Sabe. For Fasil Kenema, this is victory number 5 on a trot. They have beaten Mekelakeya by 2 goals to 1.